808.
And I'm Willie J.
We're going to be your two favorite professional fans, bringing you this opinion that nobody asked for.
Oh, there you go.
But we like bringing it to you because that's just what we do. Okay? Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Right. Also, click that bell, be notified that we are dropping more videos.
It always helps when you hit the like button, because when you like, it changes the algorithm.
Like and share. Like and share.
Like and share, man.
Like and share.
So if you just happen to stumble across this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because you'll have fun. And then if you just want to look a little bit, go ahead and give us that big thumbs up. And don't forget, if you subscribe, hit the bell so you can know when we're gonna put something else out. Let's roll with it, baby.
All right, I'm about to say that was pretty decent.
Oh, because I'm a professional. Well, no, wait a minute. Yeah, we professional fans.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to say we professional. As soon as you said professional, I said, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we are fans, pros. But we're also pros at being fans.
Pros, baby.
So today, everybody, is another sensitive topic that we kind of brought to the internet again.
What were we talking about? The black guy that was Somalian?
Oh, we were talking about the Somalian referee that got deported because of him talking to bad people, which is crazy. And also they say because of his visa. This was the second video we had.
It's in the beginning of the video.
This talks about the Essence Festival, right?
What they did, this is the Essence
Now this talks about from the beginning of how the Essence Festival started to now. It talks about who owns it, who owned it, all of that, and it tells you who's owning it now and what kind of
controversy,
but also the changes that are going through.
Enjoyed it. Now what's happening now is they're under a new management, so to speak, and these people do not understand what the culture is all about. So instead of them grabbing the culture, they done pretty much booted the culture out and replaced it with this other stuff that they call Pan-African. So that's why we thought it was interesting, because the Essence Festival was originally set up to talk about the beauty of black women.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And then that's how it started. Over the years, it's done got hijacked. So that's what we're going to be showing you.
The Essence Festival's history, basically.
Celebrity-driven brand
opportunities. It's new history.
You know better, so you do better.
In 2018, Essence was acquired by a privately held venture formed by Liberian-born Richelieu Dennis, the founder of hair and skincare products maker Sundial Brands. Rich Dennis is best known as being the founder of Shea Moisture. In a quote from The Root, Rich said, "We are excited to be able to return this culturally relevant and historically significant platform to ownership by the people and the consumers who it serves, and offer new opportunities for the women leading the business to also be partners in the business." Rich's statement gave longtime festival attendees confidence that things would return to normal, but over the years, things continued to move further apart. For example, in 2023, Essence Fest came under fire with the Clean Zone Ordinance after they filed a temporary restraining order and cease and desist against a local bookstore. Many
the restraining order.
That's what she was just explaining.
Oh, okay.
You gotta listen. You gotta let her finish explaining it.
But wait a minute. But we also wanted to talk about the fact that this guy, they say that he's from Liberia.
Yeah.
And the way they said it, it sounded like it could be anywhere. But this guy is an African guy, Liberia.
Yeah.
So
and for those that don't know, Liberia is in Africa, right?
Yeah, it's a country in Africa. Now, they done bought the Essence Festival, and he's actually talking about creating another type of culture.
Yes.
With it. So he done already started thinking crazy as far as we was concerned.
Now, I feel that. However,
you're gonna raise me to.
I got to.
Okay.
Because black women here look up to African women as far as how their hair is natural and how they take care of their natural hair.
Okay, I can buy part of that.
So a part of that integration is going to be head wraps, hair designs, hair not implants, but like pins and things to stick in their hair, more natural products, and then you get sucked into this. So now that you get sucked into this regime of, this is how black women are supposed to be.
One of the things that's in here that is a beauty salon or something.
See what I'm saying? So they're trying to, but a lot of times they have moved to the fact of using all of this weave and hair and things. Okay, now they're getting ready. If they do a more African vibe, they're going to tell you as far as more natural hairstyles and things to do with your hair that you can naturally do with just either everyday things or things that you can pick up in your local supermarket.
Yeah, once you find out what it is, because there's herbs everywhere.
Exactly. The problem is that the people that are trying not to accept it don't understand that they came from, that black culture all came from African culture.
Yeah, that's true.
Like designs, patterns, song,
All of it.
like everything. So at some point it needs to be integrated, but it doesn't need to be the most superior. You feel me? It needs to be some level of balance between the both if they want it to work out like
But
that.
see, everybody should assimilate,
You see, and that's another thing.
but they're not.
That's
going
how
to.
and that's the problem.
They're not going to.
That's the biggest issue right there. That many people are wanting to see what it's going to be about, but don't really want to
Well, they're
partake in the
separate but
finalized
equal.
product.
You know, and that's the old law of this land is
Yeah,
separate but equal. And it ain't died. You know, it hasn't gone anywhere. And people still saying that they shocked that racism is the way that it is. But
I don't see why, man.
The thing
they
is-
didn't do anything about it.
these kind of events, when you have people like my man here come into a situation in America, because the establishment is not going to look at him the same way they look at us.
No.
Because we're natives of this country.
Yeah.
Now, because he's an immigrant or just a visitor, you see,
They'll give him more privilege.
they'll give him a lot more leniency and privileges. Absolutely. Seen
That's
it
why
time
you see
and
when
time.
I was about to say, yeah, we see it. We seen it all too many times.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact that where we used to live, there was a corner store around the corner that changed like owners that I know of twice. But the person that owned it was still African. So at some point, I was just like, you know what? This we know who owns this part. And then from there, somebody showed up that was from that part, and I was like, yeah, they got it, they got it, because I knew from then what it was going to be, and it wasn't going to be what we saw originally, which was a lot of minority of the Latino community, of the Latin community, being these storefronts. Like they had it, the Koreans had it, and Chinese had it, right? So they were all a part of that storefront ownership. Once the Africans showed up and started taking ownership of all of that, they just started moving into these mom and pop shops, 7-Elevens, started taking over these small convenience stores because they knew that it was going to be easy for that. And then you start doing what? You start taking the population either up a notch or down because of that whole gentrification that goes on, as you know, especially where we come from. They quick to get rid of people in a certain neighborhood, start selling houses. So
Yep.
they done that too
or
many
they'll
times.
leave them boarded up.
Yep, that too. Don't fix them.
And just trash the neighborhood, and then they come in and sell it to somebody for $2 or $3.
Yep, and
You
then
know,
they come
and
in.
then they come
and
in
had
and develop it and push all the natives out, all the people that was living there.
or all the people that still live in there.
They push them out, and then the next thing you know, you got a community with a little bunch of walk paths and bike routes and stuff. You know, and
Concrete
y'all know,
slabs
Y'all
and-
know what we're talking
And
about.
2-story houses and
And you
in
know
the
who we talking
suburbs. You feel me? Like, so this
Yeah,
is just
absolutely.
just things that you see. So this is what happens. He's a part of the assimilation of, but this is just like if you go too hard right or left. Okay, like he's really wanting to push the African narrative, which I understand. For sure, you should know where you come from, where your culture starts, all of it, okay? Everything originated in Africa, I feel you, I got it, okay? I feel you on that. The problem is, times are different. So the adaptation that people's mindsets are going to have aren't going to be the same result that you're thinking you're going to have. You got to have, like we said, it's got to be some weave in there.
Oh my God!
You know, the president used to talk about that, didn't he? He talking about y'all don't understand the weave. You got to catch up with the weave, man, because
Oh my gosh!
And
I'm
see,
sorry,
and the
but that
thing
was
is,
it was just perfect for that moment. Like,
when you have two things that can be right at the same time,
yeah,
and they kind of going over and interlocking into each other. It's kind of hard to decipher or figure out what's what.
Yeah.
And that's what this guy, he's talking about, the culture that he wants to integrate into the black culture that America have set up. But our culture, the black culture, is no longer just American culture. It's the world's culture. So you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to take that culture and mix it like that without it affecting the whole world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you don't have it set up like that in your thinking, because you're only talking about this one venue or this one place because this is where your money is and this is where your ideals are. So I don't know, man. They did have some success with it, but
yeah. So now this whole thing was controversial right here.
That was what she was trying to explain about that.
Them having a restraining order on the guy because of the
well, he was
location,
protesting, wasn't he?
Basically, is what was happening. But
and they just wanted to shut that down.
And they was just like, "Nah, brother, you can't be doing that." And then I don't know what this dude was talking about, to be honest. This right here, okay, this right here is a part of what I would call the integration phase. Them having like I would say a cook-off, but not this. Okay, not just specific dishes. Okay, I would say pick a variety of different dishes that anybody can cook that you know cooks very well. You come there, you judge those based off of your palate of probably seasoning, tenderness, probably tenderness for whatever it is, and then probably the cultural recipe accuracy to what you do, to how you're doing it. I would say those would be that would be a better platform than them trying to do jollof rice versus jambalaya. Like,
now, one thing that I think would be interesting, if they take, I forgot what I was going to say.
Man, that's funny.
I did. I forgot what I was going to say, but it had something to do with that jambalaya rice. And that other rice together. But here's what I was going to say. You can have as many, let's say that you got like Italian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, African, Jamaican. Each group have to show how that dish from that particular region came from Africa before they put their stamp on it.
Oh yeah.
So when you're gonna do like a carry goat, you got to go back and find where carry goat originated on the continent of Africa, because I guarantee you it's there. And then you come back and show how it crossed the water, how it got to where you are now.
Because most things that cross the water end up getting
diluted.
Sure. Because you end up missing out on a lot of different things. Because the natural herbs that came forth with making it, you don't get anymore. Like, the herbs and the spices, some of those things, maybe it's just the soil that grew the crops, maybe it's the specific rain, the climate.
That absolutely has something to do with it.
All of those things come into effect when you have certain dishes, okay? So if you don't have some things, I feel like it just won't be as good. But I still think this is something that they need to do. So
2 minutes left.
This is something. Why would you yell that out into the microphone? God, Jesus, yo.
It's just like if somebody was just saying,
they wouldn't say it. They would point. Okay. We got 2 minutes left. You're doing it to them. They watching us. Look, production. That's behind the camera. You can't do behind the camera stuff on the camera.
Oh, that's right.
That's not how that works. Okay, that's like if somebody's standing over there and they stand in front of the camera. Hey, y'all got. Hey, y'all got.
But you know what? But I can always go in there and cut all this out.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, and then I can just start right where we was. I said, because we're out of time.
Jollof rice. He explains the whole thing. I don't really know. Liberian food being at the Essence Festival, I still think this is okay. This is acceptable. I just feel like it needs to be full varieties of black cuisines, African cuisines, different ebony cuisine. I just think everybody should have a chance to be a part of these particular things.
That's all. It should be more diverse.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Instead of just being that one particular dish that you're trying to say that you want people to cook.
Oh, for sure.
You know, that's just like saying just cook lasagna.
Can't do it.
You can, but everybody lasagna ain't no good.
Yeah, no. Most people don't know how to make good lasagna.
Or macaroni and cheese.
Oh Jesus.
See?
Oh Jesus. You ain't lying, man, because some people don't. Not gonna lie, that macaroni with cheese we had recently,
Wasn't bad.
That was pretty decent,
Wasn't
though.
bad. Wasn't
That
bad.
was pretty good. Them greens was kicking.
The greens was nice.
Greens was on point.
Well, I mean, if you tell the ribs that we had.
Oh yeah,
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
even better.
The ribs we had, man. I mean, when we say ribs, we mean of Adam's ribs.
You know, of the garden.
Of the garden.
You feel me? We
In the garden.
We vegans. We're vegetarians, so we eat from the garden of.
Yeah, we eat all the
Adam.
vegetables that's out there, plus the stuff that we got on the side. But I'm telling you, them ribs was nice.
Man,
they
them-
was nice and thick, and they was cooked well.
Man, they
It
was
tender,
beautiful
They
because
made
it
my
came
mouth
straight. It
just
came straight off the bones. Still,
Yeah, it did. It
like
did.
even having to warm it back up.
Now I hope
it
them
still
sisters
came out.
I hope them sisters made some money.
I hope so.
Because
y'all,
we tried to drop at least 100 on. We did.
y'all did y'all thing with that.
Yeah,
Thank
they
y'all
did.
for blessing us with that beautiful cuisine. Cause
And
that
next
was awesome.
time y'all get some cornbread. I know y'all was talking about it because we heard the conversation because we knew who y'all was. They didn't have any. Or else I would have had me
That'd
three or
been
four pieces. I would have had 3 or 4 pieces of it.
That'd have been crazy because they had the yams. The yams
But
was pretty
see,
good.
but the thing is, when the cornbread was brought up, one looked around at the other one and like, you didn't cook no cornbread.
oh my
They like,
god!
I thought you were cooking the cornbread.
It's always one of those
No.
kind of moments,
And
too.
that's why they didn't
Like,
have
wait, I thought you was cooking it. No, I thought you said you was cooking
You said
it.
you was gonna cook it.
We ain't got the cornbread. Oh my gosh! Look, man, that'd have been banger with some bread, though, y'all.
Yeah.
I look once again, a beautiful cuisine, beautiful people. Thank y'all for however it
I
worked
don't
out.
know. They from the church over there, Logos. I don't
Now,
know.
what kind of folks were these? Were these our kind of folks? Or
Yeah.
okay, all right. I just had to make sure because the how it was cooked tastes like our kind of folks, but I didn't know for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Because I know sometimes.
Yeah, you don't get that
Some
kind
of
of
these
blend.
folks try to
When you
double
go
it
down, no, I never taste Caucasians food that,
Like that,
sounded
okay.
that tasted like
Southern,
that, except
real
for in Georgia.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Oh yeah, for
Them
sure.
white folks in Georgia don't play.
They throw down.
They don't play.
I went to the.
You get catfish. You get the
No,
catfish.
I went to a Piccadilly, and she had. I said she. I'm sorry. My sister Nicole had brought me to the Piccadilly, man. And I'm sitting there. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, it's black folks, it's white folks. Okay, black folks is thick, white folk thicker. So I'm like, all right, it might make sense. I seen the cobbler. I said, who made this? It was a white man in the back. He said, yeah, I did it. Oh yeah. Give me some of that.
You go back,
Give me some of that.
You look behind.
Man, that dude, when he told me what he did, I said, you lying. He said, no, I'm serious. I said, you ain't put no corn in there? He said, corn. He said,
first
what's
time
corn
I
in it? I
taste
said,
that-
people put corn in that. I know people that do, and that's
Yeah.
terrible, okay? White people like put raisins, corn, grapes. Grapes don't belong in chicken salad.
Nor regular.
Or
potato
raisins.
salad.
Or potato salad. Or macaroni salad. Or seafood salad. Take it out.
All salads.
Don't put no fruit unless it's fruit salad.
That's right.
You put.
That's the only
Boy.
time that grape's supposed to fit. Is when
Oh, I
it's-
got. Oh my goodness.
You got them.
I get so upset because I'll be watching people. I look at Kroger. Kroger and Aldi sell a cranberry almond chicken salad. And I sit there and watch people pick it up. And I'm like, you better put that back.
People love that stuff, man.
They absolutely.
Don't forget you in Rowdy H country. Rolling. Ah! That's where we at.
Niggas
boy.
up.
Yeah, that's where we at. Boogity
Yeah.
boogie. That's why I always say boogity boogie. Right on, man.
Anyway, cowboys.
Oh,
Yeah. Gotta watch them niggas. Anyway, y'all, don't forget, okay? Again, this has been Now and Then, bringing you another episode. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Be notified that we are dropping more videos, and we will definitely see everybody.
Do my shirt look wet?
Do it look wet?
Yeah, like it's got a stain on it.
No.
Okay, maybe it's just my eyes adore me.
You said look what? Like down
I
where
think
the
it's
middle
it
part,
was
a
just
little
a
bit.
shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's just
on
it's
this
just
on
once
this
you
side, yeah. coming around.
Okay, I feel you. I seen it, but it just looked like you said, it just looked like a shadow was on it. So that's why I was just like, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it just
see,
looks
people
like
that don't know no better, they be making fun of it.
Well, hopefully y'all made it to this far in the video. If you do,
If
you
you
get to
did.
hear us talk about all the other nonsense,
And
and
now you'll
also
know where the goal is.
his shirt. So thank y'all for tuning in. I mean, like I said, if y'all stay to the end, give another thumbs up if you're here. You feel me? So hey, we're here. We love y'all. We'll see y'all. We appreciate y'all. Peace.